Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Evo, must be time for some more tequila. Maybe. No, not tonight. Not tonight. Let's get it across. Good to see you, Evo. There we go. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you've been keeping well, Evo. I finally got all my shit back in my stream room. We're back to the normal setup. How's about that? How's about dem apples? Let's do a camera reset while we're here. How's your day been? Had a 2 hours sleep after your long night? My day today has been okay. I actually slept in quite late, so I haven't gotten a whole lot done today. I basically woke up, moved all my gear, and then here I am. I had some more sangers and bread. I mean, some more sausage sangers. Was a long stream, eh? Tell me about it, Evo. Tell me about it, dude. I couldn't believe, I don't know how I went that long. I think I just got into the swing of things, you know? You get a few drinks in me and bang. Bang. I'm off. Next thing you know, it felt like I was just having drinks with mates. Just naturally happened, eh? I was a bit, I honestly I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely felt the hangover yesterday, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I kind of expected it to be. Now, it looks like I'm getting a little bit of bleed on my chroma keying. Maybe it's because I'm sat back a little bit for the, for the, raciness. That should be alright. That should be okay. Maybe not. It's kind of going through the chair a bit, isn't it? That's the problem when you move shit around and then bring it all back. There we go. So yeah, we are back on the F1 today. I got my wheels set up. I have not played this in way too long. But we've actually got the Spain race later tonight. And I figured I'm up to that point in my career, so what better time to give it a crack. So let's get loaded. We are currently sitting at 5th on the overall championship table so far. Our last race was in Baku and it went okay. It was I think we finished like 6th or 7th or something like that. Wasn't an amazing result, but it was one that I was happy. Race in a couple of hours. Yeah. It starts at is it a couple of hours? I thought it was about 4 hours from now. I was trying to time it so that I'd be kind of like finishing up. Anyway, hopefully I don't bleed over, but if I do, oh well. I've got to figure out how I'm going to watch the race. I don't know what I'm going to watch it on tonight. Shame it's not on free TV, eh? I got coffee. Now, Spain, Catalunya, it's never been one of my favourite tracks. Never been one of my strong tracks. So this might take me a little bit to get my practice around. I don't have a whole lot of track knowledge in Catalunya either. I think I've only done one race on it before. So I do remember some of it, but... Alright. So they want me to finish 8th or better. Yeah. That's making me nervous. Nice though, we got some new R&D done. Rear downforce on the halo, weight reduction on our rear floor under tray, and a durability upgrade on our internal combustion engine, which is good. Highly recommend getting some of the durability upgrades early on in the season. It gets you going. It's easy to run out of parts, switch things over too much, and next thing you know, you've got nothing left over. But I hope everybody has been keeping well. I basically spent the whole day yesterday just lying down. I was lucky though, I didn't have any vomiting or anything like that. It was just kind of that general seedy feeling, you know, where you can definitely feel you've drank a lot of alcohol. For anyone that isn't aware, 2 nights ago I got pretty tanked on stream. By pretty tanked, I mean very tanked. But it was fun. We had a good time. Oh, I got to pick another rival.
Here you can see a list of eligible drivers to declare as your rival. The more challenging they are to beat, the more the paddock will respect you for succeeding. Just be aware, you'll lose the same amount of respect if you come off second best. So it may be wise not to be overly ambitious.
Who do I want to be my rival? I'll make it Perez, because I'm not a big fan of Perez. Although Verstappen, he's going to beat me though, let's be real. Let's go Perez. Yeah, you can be my rival, mate. As well as K-Mag, because he's my teammate. Now, do we have any points? Only 400. Let's just save up some more. Now, power unit, everything's looking okay. We haven't made any swaps yet. We're up to round 5, so we're doing well. But we've got... It's been going pretty good. I think because we got those durability upgrades, we're sitting fairly pretty at the moment. Let's get through to practice. Let's give it a whip around Spain. I'm sure to be doing some spinning and some crashing and some... Well, all sorts of dramas bound to go on. I always come back to F1 super rusty.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya for the Spanish
Oh, excuse me. I
Grand
think
Prix.
I've had too many coffees today as well. What's new though, hey?
Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running?
Let's give it a crack. I guess, now I should have a setup all ready to go.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory.
Jesus. You're
Well,
so
they're
loud,
all
Jeff.
fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
So loud, Jeff. Anyway. Let's get our car setup happening. Now, do I have... I've got a setup for Spain that I had when I was in Sauber. It'll probably be pretty similar, I imagine. Let's have a look at it. It's... So, about medium downforce. Jeez, look
When you
at that
get a
rear
chance,
camber.
make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done
Okay,
in one
cool.
session, but there's valuable
Well,
data
let's just
there
give it
to
a
help
crack,
race
eh?
strategy and car development.
Let's go straight to our first practice program, our track acclimatization. Let's just give it a red hot go, eh? I think I'll do a driving out lap. Just to get a feel for the car first, because it has been, I think it's been like a month and a half, or even maybe 2 months since I was last on F1. I can't remember, it feels like forever.
It'll be like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
Alright, Jeff. Now, what's my pit limiter button? Triangle, there we go. Alright, let's send it out there. Now, I can kind of remember Spain, but I don't remember all my braking points and that, so... We'll have to take it easy to begin with and work our way back up. But it's never been a strong track of mine, Catalunya, so... This is going to be one of those races where any result we can get, I'll probably be pretty happy with. Ooh, careful not to lock up, Bloop. And I've also got to remember to be careful on my throttle control. Like, I tend to have a big, heavy lead foot that does me a lot of drama. So let's just take it easy and work our way up to begin with, eh? Alright, same with the brakes. Going a bit ruthless on the braking. Now, if I remember, this corner you can actually take at pretty high speed. There's the hairpin up. Overshot that, but we got around. Now this, if I remember correctly, this inside curve is one you want to avoid. It kind of like throws the car up. Gets you quite loose on the rear. Alright, if you can line yourself up good for this one, you can get on the gas a lot quicker. And this one should be flat out. Yeah, Alright, yeah it is, but make sure you get the angle right or that happens. Alright, let's see how we go with our first lap around on track acclimatization. Don't remember my braking points, I think it's about 100. Then coasting. Oh, okay. Don't take the curb there. It brings the car with you. Alright. Car's feeling a little bit loose, but I feel like that's just me getting back into the swing of things more than the car itself, you know. We just want to keep it smooth and take it easy. Alright, DRS zone here. Just before the 100. Ooh. I might be better off braking just that little bit earlier there. Alright, downshift there. Give me a little bit more turn in. Should be able to boost up out here through. Alright, don't go quite as heavy on the brakes going into there. And I don't need to apparently slow down as much there as I did. Alright, this corner should be a flat out corner. There we go. That's a bit more like it. Alright, well, not a bad first lap.
Good. Now let's try for purple.
I mean, it was a bad
You'll
first
get a
lap, but
bonus
for me,
consistency if you can chain good corners together.
I'm okay with this. Alright. Let's take it easy. Let's just try to keep this clean. That's something I've really... Oh, took it wide. Something I've really got to work on in this game is my consistency. Oh, that felt a bit nicer coming through there that time. Now, this is a hard one. I find my braking point on that corner really hard to judge. As you can see, I hit it far too early there. Got nervous. Ooh, okay. Lesson learned. Probably not lesson learned, let's be real. No, I didn't want a flashback. I wanted to restart. Lie down, Harvey. Lie down, dude. Lie down. Harvey getting into it. Good chance for me to have a bit of coffee, I guess. That said, though, I'm not feeling too bad. Like, I'm definitely rusty. Definitely got to shake it out a bit. Get used to this thing again. Especially my braking. But, not too bad. Now, I don't know what type of times I'm going to be shooting for, but my first goal is to just get some of the programs done. Harvey, lie down, mate. Alright, you've had my attention all day. Time to let me do my job. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I didn't brake enough. Funniest profile picture I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. What is it? Iscopanine? I know I'm probably saying that wrong. That's my boy Harvey, who's currently trying to dig up his bed. Harvey, lie down, dude. Lie down, mate. Lie down. It's like so hard to concentrate when you're fucking shit up next to me. Come on, lie down. Here's your blanket, okay? There you go. There we go. Welcome, though. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna start that again. That was a bit of a... Call me Isco? I can do that. How have you been today, mate? Ooh, that curb is not a friendly one. Oh god. Oh god, what's happening? What is happening to me? I thought I was feeling all confident and shit. Now I'm just sending the car all over the joint. I just gotta remember there's certain parts that you just can't, you gotta be patient, and I'm not being patient enough on the throttle. Morning, Badger, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Hope you've been keeping well. Alright, let's do this. That's a flat out corner. Let's chill our grill a bit and just get around cleanly. It's gonna take me a little bit. Been a long time since I booted up the old F1. Oh, I just got to brake for that little bit longer there. It's not my braking point, it's I'm releasing too early. So though, that worked out a lot nicer that time. Ooh, oh, I just missed it. Played some F1 2011. Oh, wow. I haven't played that. I first got into the F1 games last year in F1 2017. I'm really looking forward to F1 2019 as well. Something funny happened to me, want to see it? Describe it first, Isco. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. But describe it first. Or don't describe it first. Or just ignore me. Come on, dude, sell the story before I click the link. Otherwise it comes across as like so... Oh, it's a crash. F1 2011, I wonder how, I'd be curious to see how different it's become in that amount of time, you know? Really looking forward to F1 2019. I've got to try my best to get my money together for that,
Seems like we're a bit slow in these corners.
Alright, let's concentrate. Oh, I braked too early. Oh well, at least I kept the car steady. This is going to be a fair bit of practice before I get my groove back, I feel. I feel like my time's going to be pretty slow for a while. But that's the beauty of these type of games, eh? You, practice, practice, practice. Alright, so I braked too early there as well. Interesting. Now, where is my braking point here? Alright, that seemed okay. Alright, coast there. It actually gets kind of tighter towards the end of the corner there. Holy crap, that crash. I'll have to look at it in a sec. Next time I got the game paused, I'll look at it. Also, Distrat, how you doing, dude? Aren't you racing at the moment? Oh, I'm doing that bit okay. I feel like I can still take it a little bit quicker, but I don't want to overcook it. Oh, that was a lot nicer too. Oh, I got to avoid that curb. That really throws off the balance of the car, eh? And I smashed the brakes a bit hard there. We're learning. Every lap I'm learning. You are multitasker extraordinaire over here.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Alright, this is the lap. Let's see if we can pull it off. I'm gonna go for the 100. That seemed okay. I can do better, but I'd rather at least get greens at the moment than nothing. Alright, seems pretty safe to stay in fourth there. Keeps you a little bit more stable. Probably not the quickest way to go about it, but... You don't need to brake at all there. Just kind of lift off slightly. I don't think I can take it at full throttle. And I've got to be careful on this hairpin here not to lock my brakes up every single lap of the race, you know? What? That was a red? Fuck off. Alright, fine. .117 at Hungary. I haven't actually driven on Hungary yet. Hey, Isco. I've not done Hungary yet. Alright, that wasn't the best practice program in the world. I'm gonna have a little quick look at this crash you posted up, Isco. But yeah, I've still got a lot of tracks to even learn. And oh wow, flying in the air. Yeah, that's a crash. That's definitely a crash. Alright, let's retry the practice program. I'm already starting to feel a little bit more confident. This ain't my track, but we'll get there, eh? Practice makes perfect. Unless you do that. Unless you bloop and you do that. Fucking hell, mate. What are you thinking? I just booked it. I booked it immediately. Oh, I didn't want to drive out. No. I just had some Red Bull Grew wings, eh? Yeah, I haven't done hungry yet. So I wouldn't even be able to come close to that time. My time would probably be 10 minutes. It always takes me a long time to kind of like learn a track, eh? I gotta get my practice on. Doesn't help that I play 600 different games in between and come back to this every couple of months. Flying lap. Let's do it. I gotta get my, I gotta play some more Project Cars 2 as well. I reckon it's been close to like 4 or 5 months since I last booted that bad boy up. The game's a lot of fun. Kicks my ass, but it's a lot of fun. Alright. Easy on the throttle. Wait for the car to straighten up a bit. Ooh. Overcooked that, but that's alright. We're not in the actual lap itself yet. But yeah, I don't know why, this is one of those tracks that I've always just never felt overly settled or comfortable on. Ooh, don't hit the grass, that'll grab you. I don't think I need to go all the way down to third there. I've really got to watch my brake control though. I'm locking up way too readily at the moment. I'll wait until you're out of the turn. Turn car! Oh, just a bit wide there. Oh, jeez. That corner there is giving me trouble, eh? Giving me trouble. I'm just gonna flashback it since we're in, fucking, practice. Alright, there we go. I just gotta hold it that little bit longer. Which makes not locking up that tad harder. How fast does it want me to go through there? Jesus. Alright. Well, apart from that one spot, not too bad. Let's give it another crack.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn.
Let's get the purple.
Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Ooh, I got a bit loose there. We survived it though. Want to hear an entitled mother story? Maybe? I mean, I'm always down for stories, I guess. I gotta, this chicane that's coming up, I gotta figure that out properly. Alright, that's a lot nicer, just brake that little bit earlier. Alright, there we go. So if I come out that little bit wider and then turn in the game, I can keep that little bit more speed up. Just coast through here. Boot it around here. $20 points off of the purple.
Final lap of
We can get it. We can get it. Oh, that curb! That curb! Don't hit that curb. I'm gonna flash it back again. See if we can go all the way, yeah, back to the main straight. Can I get away with braking just after the 100? Because that's where I'm hitting my braking point at the moment. You can, especially if you trail brake a little bit into there. Yeah, that inside curb there is a deadly one. Ooh, locked her up, but we're alright, we survived. Came out wide, but again, we survived. If you go that little bit too fast into there, the car really wants to fucking rotate on you, eh? Whoop, whoop, wrong button. Alright, let's start that session again. I have a feeling we can get it after not too many. I'm doing better than I thought, if I'm being honest, for the amount of laps we've done so far. Also, happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. Whoa. For any mums out there, Bloop says hi. Thanks, Bloop. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the gate there, it doesn't matter. Oh god, we made it. So this ain't gonna be the lap, but every bit of practice I can get right now is gonna help me. That was too slow? Jesus Christ, alright. Felt like if I went any faster, the car wasn't going to hold itself. Oh well, I'll just have to pick up my game, won't I? It's corner leading into the main straight. You can do it flat out, but you just can't get your steering angle too tight or the car wants to start spinning.
You'll get a bonus for consistency.
Arsene does want to kick out on you.
Together.
There we go. Oh, stop locking up, Bloop. I think I've lost all the dexterity in my feet. Alright, that was a bit nicer. At least I'm not locking up at this corner as readily anymore. Right, that wasn't a red that time. That's something. And the car goes there. Fuck me. Fuck me! It's alright. Keep practicing. It's the ticket to win it. Practice.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the
Getting
program.
better though. I had to be careful there because I rode the curb a little bit. Some curbs are safer than others. I'm always locking up on that corner. I can't seem to avoid it. That's what took me wide that time. Just gonna hit retry. It's almost a double apex, that bend there. Alright, let's try again. Try again. Perseverance wins the day. Oh, just made it. I was pushing it a bit there. That corner, I gotta get my braking right on that corner. I lock up every time. I got on the accelerator a bit early there, caused me to understeer out of that. How's your F1 going, Evo? Oh shit. Hopefully better than that.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn.
We can get the purple,
Remember
I know we
that
can.
chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Alright. Oh, I missed it! Fuck! Alright. That's disappointing. Really having a hard time not locking up on a few select corners on this track. Right, a little bit slower, but still clean at least. Oh god, I always come in a bit too, like, narrow in there. I think I've got to, like, bring it out a little bit wider and then come in through. I could probably get on the gas a little bit earlier as well if I do that. So let's try it again. I've always struggled with Spain, I don't know why. It's not like it's the most technical track in the world or anything, but it's just one that doesn't seem to suit my driving style greatly. Yeah, alright, I haven't played in 2 weeks. It was getting hard, slowly taking assists off. Oh yeah, fuck man. Have you got all the assists off now? It's definitely a big step to get the assists off, especially traction control and ABS. Traction control is probably the biggest kicker for most people. I still have a hard time braking without locking up half the time. Still gotta get that dexterity in my feet. It's like I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh shit, what was that? I was too busy looking at the chat then. Couldn't do full traction on a controller. Yeah, I struggled with it when I was playing on controller, but we got there. Hang on, I'm gonna have a read. I have an F1 collection that's pretty big. For my birthday, I invited my friends to come over, and that one friend had to come with his mother. Okay, yeah, if he's 5 years old, yeah, fair enough. We're all chilling, then the kid comes into my room and sees all the cars. He asks me to play, I say no. Come back, I see my BRM from 67 destroyed. He starts crying and gets his mum. Yeah, right. So what's the entitled mother part of that? I mean, it sucks that you had your shit destroyed. That's fucking shit, mate. But what'd the mum do? But that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that happen. I'd be fucking spewing. So is this like a model? Like a replica model? That's the worst, though. Also, happy birthday for whenever that was. Read and you'll see. I just read the whole thing out loud. I read it. It's one in a kind. Yeah, I get that. I get that I get the destruction of the BRM, and that it meant a lot to you. I just don't understand how this is an entitled mother story. Oh shit, what am I doing? Doesn't matter. Let's just go from around here. This and next. Oh, fuck you. Alright, we gotta cross the line before we can hit retry. Oh, there was more story that got cut off. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Distrat. That's why I was asking for more, dude. That's why I was asking for more. Because the whole story ain't there. Read and you'll see. Hey Josh, how's it going? Hi, what, Manag? Manag? Oh shit. Got a bit loose there. How you going, Josh? So what's everyone's predictions for the race tonight? Oh, what manufacturer? I'm in Haas at the moment. Story of a shitty spoiled brat. Well, yeah, man, it sounds... I mean, I would have been spewing, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I need to pay attention, what am I doing? What do we reckon? I'm kind of worried tonight's just going to be a Mercedes 1-2. Which, you know, I got nothing against Mercedes or anything, but boring. I've kind of been rooting for Leclerc a lot this season. I like seeing the young gun coming up. He's been doing well. He's kind of been putting Vettel to shame. I'm driving like ass. I need to fucking... Alright, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to focus. Bottas, Vettel, Ricardo. Oh, you... Man, I hope Ricardo's up that high. I will be dancing if Ricardo's up that high. Ricardo's my boy. I don't have good feelings for Danny, though. Mother says it's a toy and she pays $500. I mean, if she paid $500, it sounds like she, I mean, at least I know a lot of cunts that'd just be like, ah, too bad. At least you got that, man. Still shit, but take what you can get, I guess. Silver lining. Ricardo should be at Ferrari or Mercedes. Oh, dude, tell me about it. He's way more talented than the teams give him credit for, I feel. He got kind of fucked at Red Bull. Because they were too busy sucking Verstappen's dick. Keep locking up. I gotta watch that. Hopped the curb a bit there, but we're alright. We survived it. I don't think this is going to be a purple lap, but at least we got around. Oh, it was a purple.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit.
Oh, that's sick.
This is a really strong foundation to build from.
She didn't want to pay. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a bit rude. I've always been a believer that if I break anything that's belonged to someone else, it's my job to fucking replace it. But hey, if at the end of the day she did, you can only hold her to her actual actions, you know? But I feel for you, dude. That would have been fucking devastating when it happened. Oh, what am I doing? That corner there always fucks me. I've really got to figure out my braking point there. Anyway, let's get back to our garage. We got the purple. On to the next practice session. Tyre management. Let's do it. See what type of time they want me to hit. But you know, stuff like that does happen. Really, the thing is, like, why was she just letting her kid roam around in your room? Probably should have been watching him. Alright, we can do this. 127.4. Alright, there's our goal. I'm gonna take it easy first lap, just see how our tyres cope with this. Yeah, you said, man, that's the biggest devastating part of it, eh? Is the meaning behind it. So how long ago did this happen, dude? Oh, he was a mechanic there. Yeah, right. That's pretty cool, dude. Oh god, I did not start turning nearly early enough. But oh well, we'll survive. Understeered out of there a little bit, but nothing too major. We'll be safe. Tyres are looking good.
Okay,
yeah,
test complete,
that sucks,
and that
man.
was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Okay. I nailed that. Happened a year ago. Yeah, right. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Okay, I'm surprised how easy I got that fucking purple. What's the timings like? So our best is... So we're still a fair bit off best time, but... we're sitting okay. Sitting okay. Normally takes me a bit longer to get into the swing of things, because I only boot this up every now and then, and I do get rusty in between games. Too much curb. Don't do that, bloop. But you know, what can you do in situations like that other than, you know, as hard as it is and as much as it hurts, what's done is done, I guess. At least you got some compensation for it. It doesn't replace it, but could have been worse. You gotta take the fucking, you know, when life gives you lemons and all that. I braked way too early there. Way too early. Alright, so we're on fuel management, right? Yeah. Which is Coast City. I suck at this game because I use controller. Hey, keep practicing, Josh. When I first started playing F1, I was on controller. I only made the shift to a wheel a few months ago. But most of my experience with this game is on a controller. That was terrible. And it's hard, but you can pull it off. You can definitely pull it off. In fact, one of my good mates, Distrat, is streaming right now with a controller. But keep practicing, dude, trust me. Controller, it's definitely that little bit easier to have the fine range of motion in the wheel, but it's very playable with a controller. Just takes practice and getting used to it. Turning in a little bit early there. But I'm not doing good on the fuel. Have to take it easier next lap. And that was very wide, completely missed my apex. Don't shift down there. Okay, so if you shift down there, it kicks the car. Lesson learned. $7% AI difficulty. Hey, you'll get there, dude. Just keep practicing. Keep practicing. I think
more if you work at it.
I think I'm on 70 for this career, which isn't amazing or anything. You know, I'm not the best driver in the world, but I was managing to when I was on controller, I was managing with the AI at 60, 65. I have improved with a wheel, but the game is definitely very 100% playable with a controller. You just got that little bit of less range of motion, so you've really got to focus on your smooth inputs. I mean, you've got to do that with a wheel anyway. I'm at Ferrari. Oh, word, so's the Strat. He's a Ferrari boy. I always end up picking, like, mid-runners. I got a bit eager on the throttle coming out of that corner there. And I always say to people, if you're really, really struggling with a controller, whack all the assists on, it goes a long way. Alright, so we can get the green. I've got to work out my fuel saving on this track. Let's retry it. I can get the time okay, it's more about managing my fuel at this stage. I think I just got to coast that little bit more. But yeah, I've actually played this game more with a controller than I have with a wheel. Believe it or not. And it's definitely doable. Just takes practice. I sucked when I first got on it. Really bad. Medium traction because I feel slow on full traction. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, I started this game with no assists, but I'm a bit of a sucker for punishment. You know, it was definitely a fucking steep learning curve for me. But I mean, yeah, Distrat at the moment, he's racing right now. He plays with controller and he uses no assists. He's still got the corner driving line on because he's still learning that. But he manages with no assists on controller, no worries. He did start with them on and gradually turn them off as he practiced and improved.
Try again.
Alright, let's coast as much as we can. I'm really struggling with the fuel management on this one. Now I'm behind the time because I'm like scared to hit the throttle because it's using up fuel. Better though, better. Wide, but we'll be alright. Oh, if you go out too fucking wide there, Canberra the road does that to you. I said at least I got my fuel into the purple this time, even if I completely fucked up my lap. 50% race length? Yeah, word. Hey, well that's pretty good. That's still a long-ass race, you know?
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Alright, Jeff. I'll try, mate. Cut that a little bit, but we survived it. Just. I have a tendency to turn in that little bit late on that corner. I gotta watch that. Oh, the car wanted to go there, but we ain't gonna let it. Alright, I think we got this time. Whew, we're sweet. Alright, cool. Good shit.
That lap puts you in P2.
I might even drive it around back into
lap.
the pits. I feel like I'm getting better just the more time I get on the road. The better it's going for me. As I get a feel for the car and a feel for the track, more and more.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Sounds good, Jeff. I'll be pitting this lap. In fact, I don't remember the fucking braking point for the pit entry on this track at all, so I should probably give that a crack. We'll figure that out.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
I really got to kind of just stay in third there, I think. Where is the entry? Oh shit, don't do that. Oh, okay. That's not good.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Alright, so don't take it that quick into the pits. I said though, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing as bad as I thought. Well, there's 3 of them knocked off. Maybe I should skip through to the next practice session. Because we're going to have to do ERS, race strategy, quali pace. I think that's all I've got left. Yeah. So let's not do it all in one practice session. Let's go through to P2.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Ricardo, Vettel,
I'm pretty happy with that.
Lewis Hamilton.
That's about where I should be sitting, you know.
But no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Thank you for the follow, Josh. The MiG Pro 1.
Research and development this season.
Yeah, go Aero. Let's prop up the Aero boys. Appreciate the follow, dude.
Body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
It's nothing that won't buff out. Now, fuck off, Haas.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, I'm feeling better than I thought. Like, I figured, because we hadn't played F1 for like a month or 2. So I was kind of worried that it was going to be a complete shit show. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't the cleanest start to things, but not going too bad. I've just got to focus a little bit on my braking and modulating that a bit better. I'm not easing off at quite the right time on some of the corners, and that's causing my brakes to lock up on me. And I have a bad habit of like overcompensating in the other direction and easing off too much and then overshooting. Alright, let's head through to practice 2. I reckon we'll get our ERS and our qualifying out of the way, or our quali pace, and then try to get race strategy done in the last one. Sick. Let's just get straight out there. The track will be a bit fucking green, but we'll be alright. And normally when I'm racing, I put ERS on auto just because, like, I can't be fucked switching it constantly. But we'll do the practice program. Alright, let's bring it up. ERS, there we go. Alright, let's continue. Oh no, it's raining? Fuck off. Well, I better be careful. Car's gonna be extremely loose. We're on softs as well. Hopefully the track has not wetted up yet. Although it feels loose, it already feels slick. Alright, get our speed up. Oh god, oh god. Car did not want to slow down there. Oh, I'm not good at wet, especially on dry tyres. Oh my god. Alright. I gotta be a little bit more patient. Road's slick. We gotta be more patient. How's it going, Kel? How you doing? Fuck, look at this shit. Look at how slippery it is. Let's get back on the track. Fine, and you? Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good. I was quite hungover yesterday. We had a really drunk stream a couple of nights ago, so I was quite hungover yesterday, but I'm feeling good today. Apart from the fact that, P2 is in the wet, and that's making me nervous. Hope the race isn't in the wet. Slippery, logical, slick tires on a wet track. No way. I'm gonna have to take it easy. We're doing the ERS practice program at the moment. Let's get our speed up. Alright, we can drop it now. Alright, brake a bit earlier. Oh god, the wheels want to lock up so quick. Oh shit. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this time in this weather, eh? I might have to let the practice program run a bit and let the track either get more wet or dry and then either switch to inters or you can do it. Cheers, dude. Look at this shit. I'm not touching fucking anything. Car just wants to go. Alright. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Hey, Distrat with the raid. Raidy boy Distrat. We're spinning all over the place. Thank you very much for the raid, Distrat. Fucking legend, mate. I've done a Grosjean 2018, eh, Kel? Welcome to everybody who's come over from Distrat's stream. What an awesome dude. What an awesome, legendary dude.
Okay, here's something.
How'd your races go, Strat?
The 14-15 chicane is going to feel slow. There's no getting around it. Just
I kind of want to
focus on
accelerate
keeping
time a
that
bit
section
and see what
tidy.
happens with the
don't
weather.
Don't take too much curb and don't get greedy on the power. Trying to be a hero through the chicane will ruin your lap more often than not.
So I might be better off, if it's gonna stay wet for a bit, I'd be better off doing this practice program on inters. Let's see what happens. So how is everybody? I hope you had a good result, dude. Where were you racing today? I didn't have a chance to pop in and have a look. Grosjean, get out of that body. Easier dry track in the US Grand Prix. Oh, word. I haven't driven on the US Grand Prix circuit yet, eh? Oh, it looks like the rain stopped. I'll give it a few minutes to dry up. So, is it dry now? That looks pretty dry. Dry-ish. Track's a little bit cold, but lots of fast sweepers. Yeah, right. What is the track in the US Grand Prix? I'm not even aware of that, eh? Or is it just called, like, US Grand Prix circuit? Fuck, I'm out of the loop on that one.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit
So
of
I was
time
hearing
aside
a
to run the
rumour
qualifying
the other
sim
day. I was hearing a
program.
rumour
Try
that
to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
for next season they're thinking of getting rid of Interlagos. I don't know how I feel about that. That's quite a cool track. A little bit short, but I like Interlagos. Well, let's try this now. No rain. Hopefully I left it long enough that the track dried up a little bit. You have to remember it's lower track temp. Circuit of the Americas. Oh, I know that track. I was playing that one in Project Cars 2 in my GT4 career. Cool track, actually. Curbs on that S section. I don't know what it's like on this game, but the it had like the yellow kind of sausagey curb bits on those sweeping S sections that you really had to avoid the curbs on Project Cars 2. Last year for the Spanish Grand Prix, moving to Holland. Ooh. I'm okay with that, eh? I'm really not a huge fan of this track, and I can't explain why. It's just not my track. Alright, yeah, this already feels a million times better. Alright, so we're trying to do our ERS, so let's bring it up. Oh, get around, understeer. We're alright, we made it. We're below on the time, but we'll be okay, we'll manage. Maybe.
You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one.
Facepalm on the wall, I know. Well, that means that, yeah, Spanish Grand Prix, and I heard as well, and I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, but I heard that in Brazil, Interlagos is getting scrapped for a new street circuit in Rio. But I don't know if it's been confirmed or not yet. So still get a Brazilian Grand Prix, but at a different spot. I don't know, Interlagos is a cool circuit, I thought. I first played Interlagos on Gran Turismo Sport. Anything is ready, no money, no... Oh, they haven't done anything yet. Since 2020. Well, they're gonna have to get fucking cracking on it, eh? Might want to get your shit together, guys. What am I doing? I need to pay attention. I'm sorry, guys. I was like way too lax. I even forgot we're doing what one? ERS? Yeah, ERS. All right, cool. Let's get it in the hot lap ready. Get the speed up on the straight. God, I'm locking up on that corner and on the, fuck, I don't know the name of any of the corners, but there's two corners on this track that I'm having trouble with my braking. Alright, let's see how we go if we leave it on low for a little bit. Alright, that was a bit nicer up around there. Coast. Alright, start booking it out. Alright, we're up in the purple. That's good. That's what I want. I've always just got to remember to wait that little bit longer than I want to through that section there before I come back on the throttle. Oh, and I always turn that little bit late there. It's not so much my braking, it's more so when I'm deciding to turn in. Missing my apex a bit. And that curb, I got to really avoid it a bit better than I have been. So I lost time at the end there. Quite a lot of time at the end. Third sector. But we did alright on the ERS. I could probably just push that little bit harder.
Too slow. You need to find more speed. Make sure to properly utilize your ERS modes.
We can do it though. We can do it. I'm just gonna focus this lap and then I'll make sure I catch up. Get around their cars, a bit wide, but we're alright, we survived. We are managing. That's better. That was a lot nicer. You can sweep into that corner more than you think you can. Boom! Done. Just don't crash.
You've moved up.
Thank you, Rip to
into
Pip.
P4.
How you doing today? So from what I'm gonna say, but Liberty Media is doing a big square. Oh, a turd with the F1. The mystical tracks are gonna be out for shitty tracks. Yes, it's interesting choices. I don't know how I feel about Interlagos going. And Spain is a good track. It's just not my type of track, you know? I enjoy watching Spain, though. Anyway, we got purple. We did it. Yeah. But how have you been keeping, Rip? So we've got quali pace and race strategy. I think I'm going to do quali pace this P session. Practice 2. We'll do race strategy practice 3. See how we go. We'll be on super soft, so we should be able to get a bit of extra speed out. Try to focus and drive clean. Which ain't things I'm great at driving. Driving clean and consistent is my biggest weakness for sure. Drive what? Clean, what is that? No way. It's not my strong suit. Right, 124.8 is what we're shooting for. Alright. Let's get up there. Not quite full around there, but very close. Just gotta lift off the gas a little bit. I did not brake nearly enough there. And the back hit the grass. Let's retry. Doing well, 3:30 AM and just woke up. Oh damn, that's an awkward time to wake up, dude. Hope you don't have big plans for today. You're gonna be wrecked. Oh, way too late there, but who cares? We haven't actually crossed the line yet. You got it just watching kids? Yeah, right. Because this is quali pace, I've got to push it. Because I'm going to try to get purple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm supposed to drive an hour to FAMS, but don't know if I'm going to. Yeah, right. Well, you might be pretty fucking tired by that time. Our drive isn't short. Like, I mean, it's not like it's the biggest drive in the world or anything, but it's long enough to feel like a big fucking trip, you know? Oh, a little bit of understeer coming out of there, but we held it. Alright, let's book it. We can do this. Oh, jeez. You hit the wrong section of that turn, you don't get your line right, and the camber throws the car off. Drive 40 minutes to work and ready for a nap. Yeah, when I was working, it was about a, blah, 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 blah. That was very wide. Braked way too late there. When I was working, it was about a 40 to 50 minute drive to work. And you do that on the way to and the way from work. I never minded the drive that much, because I love driving my car. But, it's not a short trip. Not every day. That said, now my trip to work is just walk into the next room. My fingers are used to racing anymore. Found myself smashing the gas and brakes. Hey, that's what I've been doing, Strat. My braking is not nearly as smooth as it used to be. I'm getting better, though. I'm slowly getting the groove the more I practice. Oh, I did not get my turn in there right, but we held it. See, I locked up there. I'm locking up on that corner pretty much every time. Alright, I don't really have to lift very much here on the super softs, just a little bit. There's no great place to downshift there. Oh, I boosted too much, but we just made it. Oh, God. That was a sloppy chicane, but looks like we're going to make the green at least.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
So what do I need for 124? Alright. We can do this. No curb! No curb! Let's go back to the garage so we at least lock in the green. Correct, I know, rip. Get our wing. We're doing okay though, we're doing better than I thought I would.
Set us back a little.
I reckon I can at least improve on that quali pace time we had just then. See how we go. Just gotta focus and remember the little caveats of this track. Yeah, I locked up there as well. I smashed it too hard. Don't pull a Bottas and get stuck in the gravel pit. I'll try. I can't make any promises. Got a bit heavy there. Alright, let's just try to get around as quick as we can. Poly pace time. Time to just push it. Push. Oh shit, no! It snapped on me. What is your setup? I'm running a custom setup at the moment. I think it's about like a mid-down 4C setup that I've got going for Spain. Let's hit that again. I pushed that. Snapped it back too quick. But I'd have to go back to the garage to be able to tell you the setup, and I kind of want to just keep practicing this for the moment. I'm actually pretty happy with how the car's feeling. It's more about me and my my consistency and smoothness at the moment. Oh, that was a bit nicer. That worked out a bit better. Got my line right. Ooh, I didn't quite slow down as much as I should have, but it's alright, we managed. Oh god, locked up hard there. Okay, you are good. Hey, cheers, dude. Appreciate it. I'm not that good, though. My biggest problem is I'm not consistent. But yeah, once we get back to garage, I'll show you guys the setup that I'm running. It was one that I set up previously when I was driving a Sauber, and it seemed to work alright in the Haas car. Yo, Dan, how you doing? Alright, let's shoot for the purple this time. Oh.
Program complete.
Oh, I got the purple that time. I didn't realise I got around there that quick.
So come on
Good. How about yourself? I'm good, dude. I am good. I'm not hungover today, so that's a big improvement from the day before. Just practicing, trying to get smooth around Spain at the moment. Doing better than I thought I would. Which doesn't mean I'm doing great though. Because I thought I was gonna do absolutely terrible. What with the HP? The HP is the bit boss. So whenever somebody either subscribes to the channel or cheers, it takes down the health of the current bit boss, and whoever ends up killing that current bit boss becomes the new bit boss. So it's kind of like a, fun game for anybody that tips or subs or you know, sends through biddies. I never see you stream anymore. You don't stream that much anymore. I did take one break when I got sick, dude, but I am on most days. Kirsty, how you going?
Remaining.
I wasn't on yesterday because I was hungover, but the day before we had a big 15-hour stream. But I had a lot of tequila shots on that stream. But I have been back. But I did have about I did have about 9 days off when I went under the weather a bit. But it could be the ridiculous times as well. That could very much be it. Alright, well, we've done that practice program. Let's get back to the garage. I think I'm going to skip through to P3. But how have you been keeping, Kirsty? Thank you for the host as well. Yeah, let's go to P3. And then we'll do our race strategy.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
But how have you been anyway, Dan?
Blue and Sebastian.
Hey, I got the second best time that time. I'm okay. How are you? I'm good, Kirsty. It's nice to. I was a bit green around the gills yesterday. I ended up sleeping through the whole. Well, I didn't sleep through the whole day, but didn't really do anything. I didn't really go on the internet or anything. I kind of just laid there feeling a bit sorry for myself, trying to hydrate as much as possible. Got some food into me. Those tequila shots got me a bit. Working and racing, to be honest. Hey, the working part doesn't sound like heaps of fun, but the racing part sounds alright. Do you stream, Dan? Because I'm not sure if I've gone and checked your profile out, dude. I'm gonna have to. Am I following you? I bet you was, yeah. I kind of took it easy and just watched some TV and chilled. Yeah, of course you do. There we go, dude. I definitely wouldn't mind watching your race sometime. You survived anyhow, which is good. I think I actually came out of it relatively unscathed. Like I didn't feel very good yesterday, but I wasn't vomiting or killed over the toilet, so that's always a plus for me. And say I'm a streamer, I only stream a league race every now and then. Hey, well, I wouldn't mind checking it out still, Dan. I definitely wouldn't mind checking it out. Either way, I've chucked you on the follow list so that I know when you're on. Let's head to P3. We just got to get our race strategy done, then we can head through to qualies. What do we got? Have we got... Is it about 2 hours until the actual race starts? Or is it less than that? Thank you. No worries, dude. I follow the peeps I want to see. Alright, let's do our race strategy. Get out there. Before the track fills up. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Ooh. My race might overlap it slightly. Yeah, the real life one. Damn, I might have just left this a little bit late. Oh well, if it overlaps a little bit, not the end of the world, I guess. It's kind of hoping to get mine done and then go watch the real one, you know. Alright, so race strategy is about stringing a few good laps together. So we don't want to push it all the way. Lurking for some gaming, my dude. Have a good one. No worries, Rip. Thank you very much for that lurk, dude. I appreciate it, man. 1.5 hours. Okay. All right. Sweet. Well, we might get there in time. I slowed down way too much there. We're back on the softs as well, which means a lot of these sweeping bends I'm not going to be able to push it quite as hard. Who do you think is going to win in Spain today? I have a bad feeling it's going to be a Hamilton-Bottas one too, but I'm hoping Leclerc gets up there. I'd love for Ricardo to get a result, but I don't have a good feeling about it. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, guys! Fuck that.
You've got
wrong
front
button.
wing damage. Recommend you box.
Yeah, let's just hit retry. I booked that a little bit too early coming out of that bend, didn't quite let the front of the car straighten up properly. Look, I think this race is starting an hour later. Okay, that would be perfect, Dan. I kind of hope that that's the case. We'll see how we go anyway. How about Kimmy? Oh, I would love Kimmy to get a result. I'm a big fan of Kimmy. He's a stone cold killer, Kimmy. Love watching him in the interviews. He always destroys the interviewers. Oh, that curb is a killer if you fucking hit it too much. It does pull the car. I think the Mercs will crash it. Ugh. I mean... Okay, I should never... Sorry, I should never hope that the people crash, but I wouldn't be... I get bored of Mercedes winning everything. I don't know how I feel about Verstappen winning, though. I'm a bit dirty at Verstappen because, he kind of fucked Ricciardo's career a little bit. Being the golden boy of Red Bull. Valtteri Bottas will win, you reckon? I'd kind of almost prefer Bottas to beat Hamilton just for something different. Bottas destroyed in Melbourne. I'd like Leclerc to get a result. Like, if I'm being realistic about who could get a result, it'd be good to see Leclerc get up there. More so than Vettel, anyway. Helmut Marko. Yeah, it's definitely their fault. But I'm going to take it out on Verstappen. That's the fun of F1. I mean, it doesn't help that he's a bit of a whingy cunt. But it made me a bit dirty at Red Bull as a whole as well. Whoa, shit! What am I doing? What am I doing? What happened to my groove? Groove gone. Jesus. Don't do this in the race, Bloop. It'll be a fucking shit show. Bloop for the win. Thank you, Kirsty. Here's hoping. I don't have a good feeling the way I'm driving at the moment. Who are you playing as? Well, I'm actually playing as my own driver, but I am in the Haas team. Our teammate is Kevin Magnussen. Our driver is called Daniel Bloop. Ricardo should not have gone to Renault, though. Yeah, that was probably a... He deserves to be at a better team, I feel. Renault has a bad habit of having their fucking cars go wrong, which is not going to help him out. I gotta stay consistent. This is race strategy. Let's just try to keep the consistency up a little bit. Let's focus. If there's one thing I'll give Verstappen, he's very entertaining to watch. Oh my god, I always turn so late for that corner. I think I'd learn by now. Rode the curb up a bit there, but we're alright. What if they boot Hamilton and Ricciardo and Bottas in the Merc?
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great.
Can you
data.
imagine if
Stay
Ricciardo was
focused.
driving for like Ferrari or Mercedes? I reckon he'd start smashing cunts. But I'm biased as well, you know. He's an Aussie, I'm an Aussie. I naturally like the dude. Gotta go for my countryman. He'd be fighting for the title. Yeah, that's what I reckon, Dan. I reckon he's one of the most talented drivers, but again, I am biased. Pretty sure everyone likes Ricciardo. Hey, he's the overtake king. Plus, he's just good fun. Got a lot of charm and personality, I reckon. Alright, there's 2 laps down. What you doing,
Great
Harvey?
lap. You've
Kimmy
nailed
is
what
really
we asked for.
performing.
Keep it
Yeah,
up.
he's been doing really, really good, I reckon. Considering the team he's moved to, you know, he's been pulling through some good results. I'll always have a big soft spot for Kimmy. He just don't give no fucks for the politics and the media circus. It makes him likable to me. Whoa, I went down to second there. I didn't mean to go that hard. Good defender. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, what am I doing? No. Don't do that, Bloop. Kind of depends on the track, though, I guess. Especially when you got Mercedes and Ferrari on you. The tracks with like big long straights and they're nice and big and wide. Oh my god, did I really lose that much time? Come on, bring it back just before the line. Yes, good.
Okay,
We got our
super job
purple,
so
there's all our
far. We're
practices
getting
doing.
great data. Stay focused.
Alright, I'm just gonna bring it round and practice my pit entry again. That's something I really haven't put the proper thought into, even if I gotta do a couple of flashbacks just to figure it out. Who is your favorite rookie? You know what? I reckon my favorite rookie might be Lando Norris, eh? I've kind of been keeping an eye on him. Norris, yeah, Dan said it. I think he might have a bright future ahead of him in F1, eh? Assuming politics don't get in the way, as they often do in motorsport. And again, wide there. I can't seem to hit that apex to save my life. I don't think Ocon is going to get the seat. Wouldn't surprise me. His overtake on Gasly in Bahrain was beautiful. Hey, I remember that one. He's been doing really well, like... better than he has any right to, kind of, you know? Okay, I can afford to break a little bit later there. I just want to practice this pit entry. There we go. That was a bit better. I still could go a little bit later, but that's not too bad. It's a good enough break marker. There wasn't really anything else to point out. Well, there's all our practices done. We can move straight on to the qualies. Nice. I don't have a good feeling for the race, though. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to use a flashback or two in the race. Not feeling like I'm an overly consistent self today. Russell Gooder is Kubica trash. Kubica's got to get back into it, eh? Plus, he's coming back from, like, some pretty major injuries, isn't he? Like, that's why he dropped out.
So far, our
For a
fastest
while, he
lap
had, like,
is
a
a
problem with his
1
fucking,
minute,
range of motion, didn't he?
25.7.
Thank you for the follow, sup, PewDiePie. Bit of both, to be honest, yeah. We've done all of them. Nice. Alright, let's move on to qualies. Hasn't got the pace anymore with one hand, yeah. I mean, he's working at a pretty severe disadvantage there.
That's it for
Not the quickest time in the world, but that was just a race strategy. I wasn't pushing it all that hard. That said, though, you never know. After, give him a bit of time, he might start getting into a rhythm. Doesn't help the team he's driving for. That's not going to do him any favors at the moment, let's be real. Nice, we're getting the points up. Alright, so what do they expect me to qualify in? Important to qualify ahead of Kevin. Alright, we should be able to do that. Alright, everything's dry for quali and the race. Perfect. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's just continue onwards, eh? Kubica and Russell can't show how good they are because they aren't fighting anyone else. Yeah, exactly, Dan. I think it's kind of amazing that Kubica's just there at all, you know? Like, wow. What a dude.
Here we are at the circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya for the start of
Yeah,
the
true.
qualifying session.
True, sup.
It won't be long now until we're ready to join the action down at trackside.
But I think Norris has been doing a pretty good job considering it's like his maiden season in F1. He's young.
Drivers tend to complain about tire
Driving for
wear
McLaren,
around the track,
which,
and the
let's be
compounds
real,
on the
McLaren aren't the
weekend
team that they used to be.
unlikely put that issue to bed. Is this going to be about who can make the tyres last?
Alright, so let's at least try to make it through to the last quali session. If I can finish top 10, I'll be happy. I'm not overly confident in Spain, so if I can finish top 10, I'll be alright. I'll feel okay with that. Also like his personality. Hey, and he's a streamer too, he's like me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen his setup.
We
He's
don't
got
need
like
to push too hard in this session.
two full
We should
sim
have the pace to
setups.
qualify easily.
And he does he's got his stream deck there and cameras. He does stream when he practices. I've watched his stream before. Hey, with Ferrari, or who are you with? I'm with Haas at the moment. They're the American team, Kirsty. I normally pick one of the lower down teams to be like in mid-pack and try to work my way up. It's always been my way, eh? Let's just get out there. Let's just set our time. First lap, we're not going to try to go like the quickest in the world. Really, we just want to make it through to the next quali session and play it safe. We'll try to go quick, but get a lap in. It's an easy mistake to make, to push it too hard, keep fucking up, and then never actually get a time down at all. I'm also in Haas in your career mode. Yeah, word. For my first career mode, I was Sauber. Then I was Toro Rosso. I was McLaren for a bit. Now I'm Haas. I've never gotten through a full career though. I keep resetting. Last time I reset it was because I got the wheel, and I was like, well, now that I've upgraded from controller to wheel, time to start again. I was in Red Bull first? Yeah, word. I'll have to give those cars a try sometime, eh? And I gotta do more races with Distrat too. Maybe try to rope Archaic in. And I've really been meaning to drive around with Wezza a bit as well. Fucking legend if anyone doesn't know him. Wezza with a 4 instead of the A at the end. Fucking dope streamer. Oh god, I turned in too much there onto the grass. That wasn't smart. Woohoo! We got a bit loose, but we held it. Boom. Not a bad first lap time. Let's say I've done McLaren, but after one season, McLaren was the fastest car, and that was just a bit boring. Yeah, right, Dan. Good luck with Ray. Hey, we did have that one race, Evo, where it was me, Distrat, and Ray, and we did a full distance race. And I crashed out. Well, actually, I got DNF'd. I got disqualified. And, they both finished. So she beat me. That was around, Shanghai. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Let me have a look at the message. Let's see if we can get a better time out quickly.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
1 lap of fuel remaining, alright. Coast, bring it in, boost out. Hey, I didn't lock up that time. That's always a plus. Stroll your fuck out of the way, mate. Fucked up my line. That was better. Hit my apex that time. But thank you so much for the loot link. Really appreciate the support. I'm not sure if it showed up on stream yet or not, but I will read the message. Alright, we're making it. Boom. Boom! Fastest lap! Ha! You're also from South Africa. Oh, word! Wezza's a legend, eh? I love me some Wezza. Anyway, let's go back to the pits. I have a feeling we're going to be safe for the first queue session. Hey, Distrat. You go bloop, much loves and hugs. Thank you, Kirsty. Really appreciate that. Well, that went alright. You should do what he does with the radio messages. What Wezza does. I think we're safe. I think we're safe to make it through to Q2. We'll save the car. As if I got 123.1. How'd I pull that off? Oh, the voice commands. Well, I don't have any mic plugged into my PlayStation. In fact, I don't even have the controller plugged in at the moment. It's just the wheel. And that would require me to wear a second set of headphones as well. Don't you think it's cool? Eh. I don't use the, I honestly don't use the, radio all that much, apart from race updates. And it's not that huge of a deal to me to just, like, hit the D-pad on straights and stuff, you know? I cope. I manage. It'd kind of just be too much of a pain in the ass for me to really, like, get everything plugged in for that. Alright. Let's see how we go Q2. Let's see if we can make it to Q3. It is a good way to do it, though. Not only that, how do the voice commands go with Wes's accent, because I know a lot of the voice recognition shit really struggles with my Australian accent. Like all the PlayStation voice command stuff definitely struggles with my accent. But if F1 is okay with the South African accent, it's probably okay. When you can request the classic messages. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Alright, let's get around there. Try to set a fast time. Get a strong qualifying position. Have you Discord? I do. I do have Discord. If you want to know the Discord server, !Discord, it'll give you the link. Oh, I took that a bit fast. Means I came out very slow, but let's just get around. It might not have fucked us too much. It felt like a lot of lost a lot of time in that corner, but maybe it's not so bad. But yeah, we all hang out in the Discord outside of stream. In fact, it's probably one of the better places to, But yeah, that's a good idea, PewDiePie. I have been meaning to do things like that, eh? Wezzer actually, I was talking to Wezzer about it. The hardest thing for me at the moment is, with my setup, I've got to work out how to actually get the sound alerts to pump through OBS, because I'm running off of a Mac, which ain't ideal for streaming. I'm currently trying to save up for a PC to replace it, and the audio setup's a bit of a fucker. Alright, not a great lap, let's do another one. It's from Stream Elements, yeah. Oh, I know how to do it, Rip. The problem is that it doesn't show up as an audio source in OBS. It just plays the music, and the music itself doesn't get pumped through my OBS and out to the stream. It just plays. I'm well aware of how to do it. It's the audio setup is a bit of a fucker for me, but I have been looking into it. Just a bit of work to get it going. I know how to get it going, it's just a bit of work. Rip, you stream Apex? Every now and then, yeah.
There's only
I stream every type of game.
remaining.
And why Rip? I play all sorts of games. Games are fucking fun. So it's set to play through speakers. The problem is, it doesn't actually come up, it doesn't show any audio in OBS as a layer. Browser sources don't actually come up with any audio controls or source. And so it ends up playing through my speakers, but it's not actually getting funneled through my audio routing system. It's complicated. I've had to MacGyver my whole setup together because of the Mac version of things. I can get it happening, but it means I've got to change a whole lot of my audio settings, because what I can do is I can add OBS as an audio output into my audio routing software. But then what I have to do is turn off the monitoring for all sources that I do currently have on and pump them through a different way so I can monitor them. Because otherwise they'll all get pumped through as well and you'll end up with doubled up audio. Realistically, I just need to get my hands on a PC. It'd make life a lot easier. Yeah, it's completely different on Mac, Rip. They basically made broken software on Mac. That's the easiest way for me to put it. Half the options and features just aren't there. And so I have basically had to duct tape together a solution. Oh shit. But I know what I have to do. It's just a matter of finding the time to get it done. I ran out of fuel. 2 kilometers, don't give me a penalty. I can't help you, it's all good, man. Am I like the only person here that doesn't stream? No, you're not the only person here. Figured why not? Hey, well that's what I'm saving for at the moment, Rip, is a PC. It's next on my list. I can get it happening, it just means I've got to reset up a whole bunch of my sources, change my audio monitoring, reroute things in different way. I'm looking at about a half-a-day job if I want to get those alerts. I can send you a link for a PC part builder. I'll be down, Rip, but I've got to, it's gonna, realistically, it'll probably be about, like, it'll be a long time before I'm in the ballpark for that. I'm a broke motherfucker. But
So
I'm always
far,
down
our
for the
fastest
resources.
lap is a
So feel free.
1:24.4.
But it'll probably be another, like, you know, it'll probably be another fucking 10 to 12 months before I get my hands on a PC. Who knows, though? Maybe my streaming will take off and I'll be able to get it earlier. Alright, I don't think we've got the best time. I wasn't actually paying a whole lot of attention. Yeah, that's... I don't feel safe with that. Let's get back out there, eh? Who the fuck keeps beeping? Shut the fuck up, Magnuson. Let's do it. I'm gonna focus. How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for a little over 9 months now. And it is, I basically have gone for broke and decided that I'm gonna try and make streaming my, full-time profession. Because I love it too much. So thank you guys for hanging out and chilling. Goes a long way. Send another loot. Thank you, Kirsty. I'll give that a read after the slap. Let's see if we can get a better time happening this time. Let's try to be a little bit more daring. Come on, keep the speed up. Coasty coast. I gotta do better. I'm just gonna focus this lap.
We have
Ooh.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Almost went out too wide there. Ooh. Oh god, no. Lock up. That didn't help the cause. We pulled it back though. Maybe we'll be alright. Alright, we're quicker. That's good. That's a bit more like it. Joined your Discord too. Hey, welcome to the Discord, Kirsty. Cheers for joining. Oh my god, what am I doing? I think we should be safe to get to Q3 now. What can I say? You're just an amazing person to streamer, so you definitely deserve this loot, love and hugs, Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty. I appreciate those kind words, eh? Alright. That was a far better time,
We're much
eh?
higher up the field than we expected to be.
I think we're safe. We don't have enough time really to get out there and do another lap anyway. But 4th. I'm okay with that shit. Alright, well we're safe in the top 10. I try. Hey. Well you go alright. No, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. You know, every single viewer and lurker and chatter and every single bit goes a really long way, and you guys are helping me to achieve and make sure that I can keep streaming, so it really does mean a lot, eh? Don't know why you remind me of Hartley. Oh, really? Harvey Bloop, I love that name. Hey. How could I not? How could I not? Well, let's see how we go. We're on Q3. Let's just fly out and go for it, eh? Wish me luck. Cam reset while we're at it. Make sure shit's in sync. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing that I remind you, Hartley, or not. But I'm okay with that. let's see if we can get a good lap out. This is it, moment of truth. It is A. My two favorite people, how could I not like it? Hey, Kirsty, thank you. Alright. Focus bloop. Oh, I had to ease off a little bit up there, didn't quite get my line perfect, but we might be alright. Cardo with the 123.7, okay. Ooh, car got a little bit loose up there, just managed to hold it. I really got to be careful. Fuck the cone. Come on, get around there. Alright, sick. Let's see how we go. 121.9? How the fuck did I pull that off? Do you think Hartley was good? I don't mind Hartley, eh? To be honest though, he's one of those players that I kind of really haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to, so I can't make too much of a judgment call on Hartley. Do you think he'll come back? I'm not sure, eh? I'm not sure. I mean, F1 can be a cruel world that way, you know? I think he's probably got the talent to be able to come back. But I'm not sure if he will. Taking your hands off the wheel while driving so professional. Hey. How the fuck did I... I liked him. Yeah, I just gotta be honest, I never paid that much attention to him, and probably unfairly, you know? Let's see what happens. Don't tell me I'm gonna finish in pole position on Spain. This is one of my weakest tracks. Surely not. Holy shit.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Blue, Vettel.
We got pole!
Goodbye for now then.
We got fucking
really just getting
bad
started.
luck. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Lights out tomorrow.
He got real unlucky, Hartley. Fuck, I can't believe I got pole. I'm kind of in shock. Well, I think that calls for a bit of a celebration. Go Bloop, thank you, Kirsty. If I'm coming first on Spain, I'm probably gonna fuck up the start of the race. I do reserve the right to do a couple of flashbacks if I completely fuck it up though, eh? Well, the team should be happy. Look, our rivalry is extending out. Good to be back driving again, though. It's been a little while. I missed getting behind the wheel. I liked the Toro Rosso interior. In this game, I liked playing Toro Rosso a little bit more than Haas, mainly just because of where the side mirrors sit and the view of the car is like a little bit easier to position yourself, eh?
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Fucking oath it was. How the fuck did I pull this off? ERS to hot lap mode for the start, not too aggressive into turn 1. It is like the Red Bull. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense though, I guess. Both Red Bull. Have you guys been seeing the media coming out for F1 2019? It's got me a little bit pumped, eh? I gotta try and get my savings ready so that I can get F1 2019 this year, because it really does look quite good. The lighting model that they've got for it seems like a really big upgrade, eh? We got a few points as well. Should we get R&D going yet? Let's have a look.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
It's probably a good idea. Only takes a week to develop? Yeah, alright, fuck it. Yeah, let's get it.
What do you think of this one?
Couple of downforce upgrades. Because we've already, I'm just going to check, but we've done quite a few of the durability ones, you know? Although maybe I should get a, I always do like to extend out my durability as much as possible. MGUK is one that can sometimes get a bit fucked up. Same with the turbo. Do you like Arava? I don't actually know Arava, eh? Not, if I'm being honest, sup PewDiePie, I don't know the dude. Alright, we've already got 2 gearbox ones. I might go the turbo. I prefer to play shit safe than to keep pushing the speed upgrades. He's a YouTuber. Oh, I don't know him then. So no idea, to be honest. I mean, our MGUH is starting to get a little bit worn, but probably not enough to bother swapping anything yet. Probably better off just pushing through and leaving it. I don't think the wear is that bad. Hey, well, actually, I had one career where I ended up changing contracts with teams, and the fucking team that I switched to had already gone through all their engines, and I was like, fuck. I got killed, eh? But I always prefer to play it safe. Gearbox is a little bit but we should be alright. Maybe just try to shift a little bit earlier in that. Do you get more points doing the longer races? I don't think you do, Evo. I don't think you do. I think it's just the personal challenge of staying in there that long, you know? Plus, it feels like a journey when you do a full-length race. Well, we're up to the race. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna take the moment to, since we've gone through all our practice sessions and our qualifying, we've been on for, what, 2 hours, 20 minutes now. I'm just gonna quickly take a 5-second break to top up my coffee and run to the toilet, and then we're gonna do this race, see how we go. Hopefully, I can at least stay consistent enough to stay in the top half of the field, you know? We're starting in first, but I'm not gonna say that I'm confident enough that I'm gonna be staying there the whole race. But see how we go. So I will be right back, guys. I'm not gonna bother switching screens. Actually, I probably should. Yeah, I will actually, because we'll reset the capture card while we're at it. It has a tendency to go out of sync every now and then, but I won't be too long. I will leave you guys with a. You know what? I might even just chuck tunes on. I've got video game remixes that I have made in the past. Normally I like to chuck on a rerun, but I don't think I'm going to be gone long enough to really be able to justify a rerun. So I'll chuck some tunes on. I'm only going to run to the toilet, top up my coffee, and then we'll be right back and we'll be doing the full distance race. I can't remember how many laps Spain is, but either way, I'm going to have to get my energy levels up so that we can keep the fucking keep the stamina going through the race. That's the big ticket with these full distance races is first priority, make it to the end. In order to finish first you gotta finish. That's the saying, right? I think Merc should throw espresso in Valtteri's drink. Throw it in Bottas' drink. Hey. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are all fucking legends. And of course, if you've been enjoying, make sure you hit follow. I play all sorts of different games. F1 just being one of them. We also play Project Cars 2, which I've been meaning to get back into. I want to practice some of the GT3 and the LMP1. We've also been playing Mad Max, Persona 5. Fuck, what else? There's about a million different games, let's be real. So many on the list. Bloodlines, Stalker, Yakuza, Apex, and about 20 others that I'm forgetting. Euro Truck, etc, etc. But we will be right back, guys. We will be right back in no time.